Veena next. Okay, Reksha, let's start.
Okay, Mataji. Om Ajnanaatimirantasya Jnananjanashalakhaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Deksha.
Welcome, Mataji.
Okay, fine. So today we are going to start Veena joined. Veena Mole? Veena? Okay, I can't hear her. Okay, fine. Everyone, switch on your videos. Come on, switch on your videos. Okay, so listen here. Arjun, Neil Rohit, everyone, how are you? Pirunda? Okay. So, okay, yes. So today we are going to say stories. Okay. So I have 2 stories for you. So I hope everyone had your lunch, prasadam, and is sitting. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you all happy? Yes. Okay, fine. So the first story tells, the title of the story is, it's regarding the faith in the God. That is the Lord Renkanada, the Supreme Truth. That is the title of the story. The title of the story is Lord Renkanada, Lord Renkanada, the Supreme Truth. This is the title of the story. So let me start with the story. It's not a story. It happened actually. So let me start, okay? So, so in Sri Rangam, there lived a great scholar. He was a great devotee also, great devotee, and his name was Parashara Bhattar. His name was Parashara Bhattar. Are you getting me? What was his name?
Parashara Bhattar.
Yes, Parashara Bhattar. And this person, and Parashara Bhattar was having many disciples, okay? Many disciples. He was having many disciples, and he used to teach different types of scriptures. It's quite natural because he will be knowing many things and he will be teaching, and many disciples will be there. But every day, one Pandit used to go in front of his house. And this Pandit, when he was going, many disciples followed him. He was a Pandit and many numerous disciples follows him. But Parashara Pandit did not care about this person, did not care this Pandit. Okay. And he used to go, daily he used to go, but Parashara Pandit was not that much taking care, or let him go, it's okay. But along the same day or every day, one more person used to walk in front of his house. That was a poor man, poor Brahmina. Okay, a poor Brahmina was also walking in front of his house. He used to get his daily livings through his alms, or through begging, he used to get his daily livings. But when he used to collect or do his work, he used to chant the name, holy name. He used to chant the holy name. And this Parashara Pandit, Parashara Bhattar was going and talking to this person. Okay, this man, this Brahmana was also his family member, a distant relative of Parashara Bhattar. So Parashara Bhattar used to talk to him. He used to ask his welfare and everything. Seeing this, the disciples of Bhattar was confused, was puzzled. Why a Pandit is going in front of the house, but our Parashara Bhattar or our Guru is not talking to that person. But But our Guru is talking to this person, a poor Brahmana, and he is chanting the holy name, but still even he chants also, he does it wrongly. And the disciples are thinking that they are confused. Even though he is chanting the name, he used to sing slokas in a wrong way. Why our Guru is going and talking with this person? Why he is not going? Why he is not talking or not even listening or not even caring that a Pandit is going? Why he is not going and talking to Pandit? Okay, children, did you get me? So Parashara Bhatta was not caring about that Pandit, but was caring, was asking the welfare to this poor person. Okay, poor person means poor Brahmana. So the disciples were too much confused. Why our Guru is doing like this? So obviously they will go and ask to their Guru, right? We also used to ask to Guru, let us know that why are you doing like this? A Pandit is going, but you are not taking care of him or you are not talking to him, but to this old Brahmin, and this old person, he is not even reciting the sloga in a proper way. You are going and talking to that person. Why you are doing like this? We are confused. So our Parashara Bhatta is saying, I will tell you why I do this to you, or why I do this to you tomorrow. I will show this to you, or I'll tell you the reason for this, and you will get the answer for that. So the disciples was eagerly waiting for what our Guru is, how our Guru is going to reply for this. So what happened the next day? Obviously that Pandit was going in front of the in front of Bhatta's house. Pandit was going. So he called the Pandit. Hello, Pandit, please come to my house, and I wish you to come to my house. Okay. And he gave him a very good place for sitting. And this Pandit was also very good in scriptures. As I told you, he was having he was well knowledge in all the scriptures. He was having many disciples like our Parashara Bhatta itself. So what happened? He was giving him seat and told him and offered him respect and many things, and told him and asked him. He asked one question. I have a simple question to ask you. Can you tell me who is the ultimate reality? Who is the ultimate reality and what is his name? Can you tell me that? So Pandit became very nervous and he told, see, this same question I am going on asking for many years. Even though I have read many scriptures, I am still I am having still doubt in this Paratattva. Okay, the ultimate reality. I am having still doubt in ultimate reality or Paratattva. Saying this, he was nervous and he left the place. After some time, what happened? Our Brahmin was coming. A poor fellow. So our Parashara Bhatta invited him to the house. Can you hear me, my dears? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So the old man, he invited, our Parashara Bhatta invited the poor Brahmin and told him, please come inside and please accept my offerings and be seated. So this person, what Brahmana was feeling so happy. Brahmin was so happy. So what happened? And Bhatta asked the same question to him also. Can you tell me who is Paratattva? Who is the ultimate reality? Can you tell me? Immediately the Brahmin got angry and became furious. And he threw away the bowl and told, see, You have read many scriptures. A great leader. You have read many things. Even though you don't know who is the Paratutta, you are still going on asking, how come you are having this much disciples? And what are you teaching to these disciples? You know, the Lord Renganada, who is residing in Sri Lankan temple, is the Paratutta. The word from his mouth was very strong. Very strong. Even the disciples were surprised to hear. The disciples were eagerly waiting to hear what this person, what this Brahman was telling. They were shocked to hear the words. And saying this, the person went away from his house. So Bhatta looked his disciples and told him, see, he is having a clear idea about the Supreme Personality, the Supreme Truth, and he has a strong belief in him. But how many books, whatever we read, what is the condition of that scholar who might call him before? Even though he is reading many scriptures, even though he is having many disciples, he doesn't know what is the supreme, who is the Supreme Personality and what is the Supreme Truth in this world. Now you understood why I respect the Brahmin? Now you understood why I respect the Brahmin? Yes, the disciples understood everything. Okay, so my dear children, if you want to know something, especially regarding the Supreme Personality, you must get the blessings of Guru, and through Guru we will get the blessings of Krishna. Okay, from this, what did you understand? Come on, can you come with the moral, please? Use the chat box. Okay, please use the chat box. Yes. Yes, Hare Krishna. Yes. Please use the chat box. What did you come to know of this? What is the moral of the story? Please use the chat box. We should never judge anyone. Okay. But the judgment was correct. Judgment was correct. Here, who did wrong judgment?
The disciples.
Yes, okay, disciples, yes. Disciples judged their guru, right? They had a doubt in guru. Very good, very good. Excellent. Then come on, there are how many participants in this? 15 participants, I need 15 answers, moral. Give respect and take respect. Definitely we have to give respect and take respect. Especially to gurus, okay? We have to give them respect and take respect. It's not for, because through their blessing itself, our brain will work like anything. Okay, so we have to get respect, give respect and take respect. Then seeing us, our younger ones will learn. Respect others, very good. Respect others, we have to respect others. Sahishnu, Gopeshwar, you was not there in the last class. Sahishnu. Okay, fine. Respect others, okay. Darshita, yes, respecting. Then we should not judge anyone and we should respect everyone. Definitely we have, even if he is a poor fellow, even if he is having lot of money also, we have to respect others. Why? You know why? What is the reason behind that? There is one more reason. In our also the God exists, Krishna exists, and in them also we can see the ultimate personality or God. Okay, Krishna we can see, because in everyone who is existing, Krishna is existing. So we have to respect everyone. Okay. And children, you know one thing, there is one more thing. Whatever feeling is going through in our mind, the same feeling goes through in others also. Do you like anyone insulting you? Tell me. Tell me. No, definitely. You know why? Because we will be getting hurt. Our mind gets hurt. same feeling, if you hurt others or if you insult others, the same feeling goes in their mind also. Okay, don't think that they are something else and I am something great. Don't think like that. Everyone are having a same personality or same mind. If one person get hurt, the other person will also get hurt. Some or the other within 2 or 3 days, we can see that. Okay. There are many answers in the chat box. We should not judge anyone and should respect everyone. Sarvesh is sending a person who knows that the Supreme Lord is the ultimate truth, the only highest suitability to be our Guru. Very good. Guru is a person who shows the ultimate truth to us and we can believe such gurus. Definitely. Sarvesh, very good. It is meaningless to just read scriptures. Yes. If you don't know who the ultimate reality is, we should always believe in the God because He has created us with long time with His very own powers. If we don't even know who the Supreme God is, then reading scriptures is of no use without knowing the Supreme God. Who wrote this? Aditya. Super answer. Okay, what is Aditya is telling? Aditya is telling that reading the scriptures is meaningless. Meaningless. When it is meaningless, if we have to read, not only reading, our mind and everything must be in that reading. We have to go deep in that. But if we have any doubt, who will clear it? Can you tell me who clears it? Our Guru is there, right? Our Guru is there to clear it. We can ask them any doubt. See, for example, if you go to school also, I used to do when I was in your age and all, if I am having any doubt, I don't bother about my friends, whether they are doing or not, I don't bother. I will go on, do the work and I will go and ask to my Guru, sir, can you please explain this? I didn't get the answer. Maybe my answer will be wrong because I was not careful or I showed some carelessness in some or the other steps. So he used to tell me like this. So I feel so happy. So next time I won't make that mistake. That is also we have to make sure. Okay. So the Guru is a person who holds our hand and divert us in a proper way. Right. He shows the person. The Guru means the person. How can we rectify a good Guru? Because he diverts us in a proper way. Right. Here see the case of Parashara Bhattar. He knows who is the what is the actual answer. But why did he ask? He want to show his disciples that this is why I respect the Brahmin. Okay, there are many answers. Yes, give respect and take respect. Kailas, Aneka, even though you know scriptures, Puranas, it does not mean you are the best. Definitely. Yes, and know everything. It is the blessings and faith for the God which gives you the, yes, that is the point. The blessings and faith for God which gives you the knowledge. God has to bless us. Can you tell me when the God will bless us? Huh? Anika, can you please tell me when the God blesses?
When we have faith on Him.
When we have faith on, not only that, the prayers of our elders around us also through them also we get the blessings of God. Okay, that is also one reason you told we will have faith. It's true. To show the correct path, to show the right way, we will seek the help of Guru. And along with that, we have to do good to our elders also. How to live? Yes. God which gives you the knowledge on how to live a life. This does not mean that you give up the study for scriptures. It just means that also have blessings and faith for the God. Definitely. Okay. Lord is supreme. Remember that. You have made a big test itself. Okay. Lord is supreme. Remember that you are made from Him. Yes. So thank Him. Don't think that God is nothing. Yes. God is nothing. Don't think like that. We have to see Krishna in everyone. We have to respect them. When we will be having that mind means only when we get the blessings of God. You can hear many people telling you, many children telling you, why are you doing like this? Why you want to pray to God? Is the God existing? Have you seen the God? Isn't it? Many used to tell us, do you think God is existing? Arey Babare, it's very wrong. What nonsense you're doing? They used to tell us. Why? Then you can ask them, can you catch air? If the air is not there, how can you breathe? Tell me, air is there. Can you catch air? Can you see the air? But you can feel. Yes, that feelings gives us what? That feelings gives us that the God is always with us. Right? Right, Ananka? So think that everyone are created by God. Everyone are created by God. And not only that, what happens? So each creation of God is having, the God is blessing them. And it's only the deed of them which gets more blessing. It depends upon their deeds. Pray to God. Darshita, very good. Simple answer, very good. Anega, pray to God. Why do we want to pray to God? To get the blessings. Okay. Don't ask God that I want to get this much mark. Tomorrow I want to become a best person in this world. I want to get a lot of money. Don't do like that. Pray to God to get his blessings. Okay. God will give you everything. What you deserve, God will give you. Every scriptures will be ending by saying that the God is the supreme and ultimate truth. That last line, I think that last line that person did not read in that. He might not that Pandit might not have read that last line. This scripture should be taught by a guru. Yes, definitely. So I think all the answers in the chat box is finished. Okay. So my dear children, it is the blessings of the God. We have to believe in Guru, and it is the blessings. We have to get the blessings of God. If we get the blessings of Krishna only, we can know what is in, when we are, see, whenever you open your book, no, you have to think, you have to pray and open your book. You are all studying in classes, different classes, right? Some may be studying in second standard, some may be studying in third standard, fourth, and like that. So whenever you open your book, before opening, think of God. Tell him, or tell whatever maybe, tell him, please sit beside me and open my mind. I should not concentrate on anything else. Okay, think like that, pray to God, and then you can start your studies. So then you can understand what is told inside there. You don't want anyone to help you. The God itself, the Supreme Personality itself shows you what is in that. Okay, have you felt like that before? When you pray to God and sit in front of the book? Huh? Yes. Okay, fine. I have felt like that because when I am sitting without praying, I am opening my book and I goes on study, next day itself I'll forget it. But when I open, before opening itself, I pray to God. I pray to Krishna. Krishna, please sit beside me. Show me the correct thing what I have to learn. And the whatever I learn should not go from my mind. And the questions must be, for the examination, questions must be asked from this, because we don't know, we have to pass the exam, right? So when I think like that, I feel like learning more and more on that day, and whatever I learn, it will be in my head. Okay, so let's go to the next story. So all the moral what you have told is correct, huh? Okay, let's go. So the moral of the story is, our spiritual practices we have to have a strong faith in God and a strong faith in Lord's greatness. And there is one sloga in Gita, a very important sloga, very important sloga in Gita. Tesham evanukambhatam aham ajnanajam tama नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्तो Jnanadheepena Swada. Do you know what is the meaning of this?
Mataji,
Yes.
can you tell which is the adhyayam and the slokas number?
10, 10 Mone, 10, 10. 10 and slogan number is 11. That is, to show them special mercy, we must have the special, we should get the special mercy of God. I dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the shining of knowledge, the darkness born of ignorance. That is the Lord or Krishna have special mercy on us. For what he is having, for what he gives special mercy. Why? For avoiding or to wipe out all the darkness in us. Because we are born with great ignorance, right? In this world, in this yuga, we are born with great ignorance. So to avoid that and to give us a shining knowledge. Okay, it is not only a knowledge, it's a shining of knowledge. So to show us the correct path, what we have to get is mercy. Whose mercy? Lord's mercy. We have to get Lord's mercy. So let's move on to the next story. Okay, are you all ready to hear the next story?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Yes, Mataji.
The next story is about the it's holy name. It's regarding the holy name. Okay, as Lord itself, we have seen the last class that as Lord itself, same importance we are giving to his holy name also, right? So here the same story, almost the same story regarding the holy name, but the story is something different. Okay, holy name. Birbal gets food without begging. Okay, so it's a wonderful story what has happened in the life of Birbal. You know who is Birbal?
Yeah.
Who is Birbal?
The Akbar is the king and Birbal is the minister of.
Okay. Can you tell me what are the qualities of Birbal?
Birbal is a wise man and a devotee of God.
Very good. Then
and he can know the I'm not getting in English, ma'am.
Okay, he is a devotee. He is a very intelligent person. He's a wise person. He used to advise Akbar, and he used to chant the name of Lord. Right, Sarvesh?
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to
and
chant
he
the
also
name of
the background of the other peoples who gets to him for advice.
Pardon, I didn't get you, my dear. Yes.
Yeah, when someone is in trouble, when they ask go to Birbal, he will give advice.
You go and ask to Birbal, right? Oh my God. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine, very good. So that much intelligent was our Birbal. Okay, but what you know why he was intelligent? It was given by the Lord to him, and he used to chant the name. He used to chant the name of Sri Rama. He was a great devotee of Rama. Okay, so let's come to the story. So one day, when Birbal and Akbar had to travel, had to go for an official tour or official travel, they were going, and on the way they have to go through a dense forest. On the way they have to go through a dense forest, and you know what is the condition of dense forest? There will be many shops, malls. Will be there?
Yeah.
In dense forest?
No, sorry.
Yeah, in the dense forest, you know, we will get good oxygen, but the thing is that we don't know how to travel the path. It will be very difficult for us, but still they have to go through this forest to forest. So they both were traveling through the forest. Better they were two people. Okay. So what happened? Birbal was going on chanting the name of Sri Rama. Okay. And in the course of after their journey, in the course of journey, they both were totally exhausted and famished. What is the meaning of famished? Famished means they were feeling so hungry and thirsty because they won't get enough and more food, right? So they have finished all their food and they were feeling, especially who might have felt Akbar or
Akbar.
Birbal. Hmm?
Akbar. Akbar.
Yes, yes, because he is the king. He might he would have, he was feeling so much hungry. He was feeling so much thirsty also. So what happened? He was looking here and there where to go. So he told Birbal. Both were feeling. Excuse me. Okay. Both were feeling, but Akbar told, let's go and find some food. Okay, so Birbal told, I'm totally tired. Not only that, I want to finish chanting. Okay, it's not because I'm tired, but I want to finish the name chanting. Then only we can go and search for. Then we can go and search for the food. But after hearing this, he was totally angry. Okay, when he heard this answer from Birbal, he shouted at Birbal and told, chanting the name of Lord when you're hungry, when you're thirsty, are you mad? No one is going to give you food. You come out, come up. Let's go and search for the food. So Birbal told him, okay, I will come with you, but I have to finish this chanting. Without finishing, I am not going to come with you. I have to finish this. And he was sitting there, and Akbar knew that Birbal won't listen to him. But Birbal is very much interested and he is fully thinking of Lord only. He want to finish his japa. So Akbar told, okay, fine. And shouting at him, Akbar went and searched for the food. Okay, so on the way, Akbar, so Birbal was sitting under the tree. He was going on chanting the name of Sri Rama, and Akbar went. What happened on the way? Akbar saw a hut, and what happened? He knocked the door, and some people came from that. Okay, and the people, that is the intimates, inmates came, and they understood that their king was in front of them. So they were very happy to see the king. So they served him, they gave him with good food, and so they were very happy. So the king ate the food and told, see, I want one more pack, or I want one more cover of food. I want to take the food. And there is one person sitting in the forest and he's chanting the name. He couldn't come. So can you please pack some food for him? So they were very happy to see Akbar, and they gave the food and served him, and they gave the food for Birbal also. They gave the meal for Birbal, and Akbar left the house. Then what happened? Akbar came back to Birbal and told. By that time, Birbal finished his chanting, okay, and gave him the food. And what did Akbar tell him? See, Birbal, I told you. Now, I took some efforts. That's why you got your food. If I was sitting and chanting like you, how come I get the food like this? You were sitting and chanting and in Sri Rama's name, and you did not get any food. See, I finished my food. I brought meal for you also. See, this is the condition. So sitting and chanting is not always good. That's what Akbar was bringing up the point. Birbal did not utter any word. He washed his hands and then started eating the food. So Birbal did not utter, but by that time, Birbal, what happened is that Birbal was feeling like crying, and he was crying and eating the food. He was so as if his crying was not because he was having some unhappy or uneasiness. He was so happy. That's why he was crying. Now, my dear children, then after having the food, uh, Birbal told Akbar, see, I am just a minister and you are the king. Okay, I want to tell you that chanting the name of Lord is great. You know why? Without begging, a minister without begging got the food. What was your condition? You as a king has to go and beg for the food and you brought the food for me also. Eh? And today, see the condition. Today, even a king has to beg for the food. Okay, but you can see that I was sitting here under the tree and I was chanting the name of Lord. Still, I got the food. That is the power of the name, power of the holy name. Just by sitting and chanting itself, I finished my food. I got my hunger and thirst, everything went. See, that is the power of Ramanama. Ramanama. Okay. So what happened? Children, did you like the story? Hmm?
Yes, Mataji.
Can you tell me what is the moral of the story? Huh?
Mataji, we have to chant the holy name of the God every time. If
Yes.
we are
Okay. Sarvesh, type the answer in the chat box.
okay,
Make
Mataji.
use of chat box. Chant mantras. Yes, everyone is sending answers. Let me check the chat box. Darshita, chant mantras. Very good. Pray to God. Yes. Praying to God. Chanting is one way of praying. Okay. See, when we chant the mantras or chant the holy name, what happens, you know? Whatever, we know what happened. What happened, my dear? Range went? She is, again, there is some range issue for Veena, it seems.
Yes,
So, what
Mataji,
happened?
so many range problems.
Okay, no issue. Okay. So, what happens is that if you chant the holy name, whatever good things comes to you, if you want something, see, even I have felt when I was, now I am working in an institution, when I am attending some programs or something like that, so what happens if I'm attending, I feel like I don't like always the teachers disturbing me, or when we are attending some program, actually what happens, we will be fully concentrating in this. So I will tell the teachers, okay, okay, ma'am, I will, after finishing this, now I am little bit busy. After finishing this, I will complete that. After finishing this program, that is especially Hare Krishna program, when I switch off this everything, and when I switch off or when I leave the meeting, by that time that work might have completed by some other teachers. See, that is the God's blessings without our work itself. So I used to be surprised. See how the Lord is making other people to do that. Like that. So when we are calling the holy name, I had many experience in my life like that. So same like that Birbal also had. So okay, Aditya is telling God loves his devotee, and so he will help anyone who asks for help. Definitely, if you call the God with great belief and what with a pure mind, he is there to help you. Okay, if he is there, then why we have to be worried? Okay, then we have to chant the holy name of the Lord is the best way to get to Krishna. And you know, my dear children, why we have to chant the name of Krishna? Because through chanting, our tongue, sense organ, tongue is working, our ears are working, right? And in our mind, whom we are thinking of? In our mind, we are thinking only of Krishna, right? We are always thinking of Krishna. So actually, we should not chant in a space where many people are there. Then others will think, she is praying to God and she want to show that to everyone. It's not like that. So we have to chant. If there is our mama and papa, it's okay. They can understand us. But if there is a big crowd and no need of chanting, but still in our mind we have to chant. When we will feel like chanting like that, even in a big crowd, we feel like chanting. If we have thorough or continuous practice, okay, if we have continuous practice, automatically when we are sitting alone or if we are in a big crowd also, we feel like chanting it, chanting the name of Krishna always. Okay, we don't feel or we don't bother who is around us. Okay, so Sarvesh is sending some other answer. We want to chant and do devotional service for God. By calling the holy name, we will be purified. Definitely, yeah. We will be purified because why? We are born with ignorance. Hmm? We are born with ignorance. We have many what in Kali Yuga there are wrong people around us. Many people. I'm not telling anything about your best people. Not like that. We will select only the best people. There are people who is diverting us in a wrong direction also. So to avoid them, to make in their mind, we don't want to disturb that girl or we don't
Like
want to
mantra.
disturb that person. Eh?
Like mantra. They will be sitting in back and making it in wrong way.
Yes, but Krishna will protect us, right? Krishna will be around us and he will protect us. Whomever comes, no issue for us because who is with us? Krishna is with us. Why Krishna is there? Because we are chanting his name, chanting his name. So what happened automatically? He will be with us. See, this is my devotee. You move to that direction, go and call that person. And she is with me, and I have to take care of her. Like how Krishna cared Arjuna in the battlefield, right? Okay, we want to chant and do devotional service for God. By calling the holy name, we will be purified. And mainly, we should have faith and determination. Yes, determination and faith. We must have faith and determination. Okay. So I hope all the answers are finished. Okay, my dear. So what was this? So what was the Lord's name is? So what is the moral of the story is Lord's name is much strength. Whenever we wish, it gives us it gives strength to our mind also. This is why Nama Japa is considered as important spiritual life. Important in spiritual life. Important in spiritual life. So why Nama Japa is very important in spiritual life? Because it gives us strength. Children, when you read the newspaper itself, you come across many problems, many issues, right? The newspapers are not see, it is not giving us good information. Some inventions or something what children has did something good, nothing. Some person might have died, some person might have killed, some person a crowd might have fighting for something like that. It goes on, right? So obviously what happens, we will, if our mind is something what good mind, because of God's grace or with the blessings of Krishna, what happens, we also think we will be crying because of these things. Why the people are doing like this, right? We don't want to hear all these things, but still the people are doing. Why they are doing? Because they doesn't know, because they are full of ignorance. If I tell you something which you are getting angry, you will return to me. But a devotee, what he is doing, that if someone is telling wrong things to me, what I feel like that is, what if someone is telling wrong things, it might be because of their mentality, mind. Maybe they must have told to someone else. Yeah, so this is my wrong, so let me leave from there. So next day itself, they will be thinking, why did I tell to this person? I should not have told to this person. I should not have been told to Donia this. The next day they will be coming to me and tell, sorry Donia, I told you something wrong yesterday. So I used to smile